Slick Wash is specially designed for power sport and motorsport vehicles that encounter heavy dirt and mud, and formulated to clean surfaces without stripping the lubrication from bearings or pivot points. Slick Wash is a biodegradable, non-corrosive cleaning solution designed specifically to remove heavy dirt and mud from surfaces. Each bottle contains 32 ounces of super concentrated liquid solution, which can easily be mixed with water to make up 4 gallons of wash. Each bottle of Slick Wash is made and packaged in the USA. Slick Wash is a non-corrosive formula, making it safe for use on paint, plastic, and metal surfaces, and easily rinses away without leaving a sticky residue. Using Slick Wash is a quick and easy 3-step process. Begin by mixing 8 ounces of concentrate with 1 gallon of water. Using a pump sprayer applicator saves time when applying and also reduces waste. Apply Slick Wash to the entire vehicle, saturating any dirty or muddy areas, and agitate using the Slick Scrub brush. For best results, keep it moist and let it soak for 3 to 5 minutes. Rinse the vehicle with water using a pressurized nozzle and dry with a slick microfiber towel. Slick Wash always offers a safe and easy cleaning experience for power sport and motorsport vehicles. If you have any questions about our Slick Wash, please refer to the support tab on our website where you can easily contact the Slick team.
We are just going on a little adventure.
Because I'm learning that a lot of my neighbors like to walk around their apartments naked. So. Switch.
TI Racing League Arca Series, the final night here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Raging Ron Piles bringing us all the action here. Apologize that for some reason I'm not getting my logos here that I just seen. One moment here. See if this still load properly. Sometimes just a quick flash here. So we got, and someone is not wanting to do it. Right here in just a moment, and have some new stuff I'm trying to play with, and just save that project, and someone is not wanting to work. So in a second here to see if it should be just fine. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in here and keeping up with us throughout the season. It's been fun so far here. Seems to be okay. But someone might want to save certain things here, so we'll see what's going on with that. But thank you for tuning in. We'll go through a couple things here. So we walk through tonight's racing action. So unfortunately, the couple of things I want to show, I'll show you up. We'll get that taken care of for season 3. I want to thank everybody once again here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway tonight for the final night of the TI Racing League Arca Series. Drivers getting some final practice in here. So 80 laps is the distance for tonight's race here on the 1.5 mile Speedway in Atlanta, Georgia. Team standings coming in tonight. TI Racing leading strong here with 317 points. Mimsy Motorsports in second with 247 points. A close third right now. Bowtie Brigade with 230 points. CTF Performance with 187 points in fourth in team points. Running at your top 5 in team points is Rhino Blasters Racing with 176 points. Extreme Sim Racing in 695 points. Eat Sleep Race with 90 points in 7th, and Bitcoin Bros with 81 points in the 8th spot. That is your team points here. Take a look now at our driver standings coming in tonight. And Alex Bryson may be slipping a little bit on his practice for this week, as it looks to be that he is sitting currently in the 8th spot. Your point leader with 174 points. Chris Lewis from TI Racing with 139 points, sitting in second, so not out of reach, but just, I don't know, with Bryson being here, it may make it hard to get a full field here in order for that to happen. Aaron Beaver right now sitting 4th on the speed charts in practice, 135 points in 3rd. Let's see here, I do not see Brandon Durhold in the server yet. He is probably going to I'd say he's going to be here. 128 points, sitting in 4th. Stephen Miles, 3rd quick on the board right now, sitting 5th in points with 124 points. So good points battle there tonight. Kyle Ether right now also sitting P6 in points with 122 points, right there in that battle as well. And on the track right now, sitting inside the top 5. Then you got Kyle Russo right now with 113 points in 7th. Actually, it's Dominic Russo, my apologies. He is sitting 6th quick on the board in practice. Let's see, there's Dalton Wilson with 108 points in 8th, so a good points battle there, as well as Childers. So those guys are going to be doing battle for that spot. 8th, or 7th, 8th, 9th. Potentially got a good tight points battle going to be going on here tonight. Getting ready to close out season number 2. Sean Lester with 78 points in 10th. 11th is Stephen Melnick with 75 points. Don't see Melnick in the server right now either. But still time, still 17 minutes for these guys to join the server and get some practice laps in, get some last minute laps in here for tonight's race. Anthony Kiesler also here tonight, 73 points in 12th place. Eckert with 72 points in 13th. Corey Sykes in 14th place in points with 65 points. Lives Derek Fit with 64 points in 15th. Joshua Parent with 56 points in 16th. Doug Billhurst in 17th with 52 points. AJ Vasora with 49 points in 18th. Hatch in 19th with 48 points. Stephen Wolfram with 42 points in 20th. Down the list here. Anderson in 21st with 34 points. Downing with 29 points in 22nd. Euricio with 22 points in 23rd. Bach with 18 points in 24th. Ferguson in 25th with 13 points. And Shelton with 12 points in 26th. Last week, pole sitter was Kyle Ether. And drivers finishing with 0 incident points last week would be Stephen Miles, Chris Lewis. Dalton Wilson, Landon Durwold, Anthony Kiswetter, and Aaron Beaver. So those drivers done a fantastic job last week. Right now, Stephen Miles looks to potentially have Rookie of the Year, but he's going to have to hang on to that over Kyle Ether in tonight's racing action. As looks like Miles was able to surpass Kyle Ether last week. So he's looking to be Rookie of the Year for Season 2 so far. Taking a look at some stats here from Michigan. So we'll cover out of Dover here. So at Dover, Kyle Ether led 42 laps, so the most laps led there. Chris Lewis having the fast lap, 23.395. And at Michigan last week, Stephen Miles led 51 laps. And looking to see he had the fastest lap as well with 39.664 second lap time. So that is in the TI Racing League Arca Series record books. As we get ready for qualifying action here tonight at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Well, thank everybody for tuning in this season so far, and as we get ready to round out tonight's the TI Racing League Arca Series season finale tonight is right now Chris Scala, first race here this season, debut with the TI Racing League Arca Series, and fastest in practice right now in the number 15 machine, number 15 car, not currently on the Speedway. Making sure everything's running here. Right now watching the 38 car of Alex Bryson, your current point leader, his practice laps. Alex Bryson, your current point leader. See, there's the 21 car of Dan Ferguson. Ferguson's first appearance here this season for the season finale. See the 59 car of Clement Downey, currently in the 22nd spot in points. Good looking 59 Chevrolet. Stephen Miles on top of the board in the 24 car for TI Racing, I believe. Stephen Miles, Mimsy Motorsports, my apologies. Miles on the top of the board there, looking to clinch the Rookie of the Year in the Stay Tuned Sports. Mimsy Motorsports sponsored ride. Chris Lewis for TI Racing sitting third quick. Aaron Beaver sitting fourth quick. Kyle Ether fifth quick. Dominic Russo fifth quick now as he moves up. Kyle Ether falls to sixth quick. Corey Sykes seventh quick. Alex Bryson, your point leader, sitting eighth quick. Maybe not showing his true speed potential here in practice. The drivers here having a great season. So career wins in the TI Arca League. Alex Bryson has 4. Landon Durhold tied with at 4. AJ Vasor has 2. Michael Eckert has 1. Darren Staff has 1. Chris Lewis has 1. Zach Mertes has 1. And Stephen Miles has 1. So quite a good amount of wins here. Alex Bryson and Landon Durhold seem to be your biggest winners. Or repeat winners, I should say. So we'll see if any of them can repeat a win here tonight. Alex Bryson, Landon Durhold, AJ Vasor. I believe Michael Eckert is not here currently. Chris Lewis is here. Zach Mertes is not here. Stephen Miles could do it, so we'll see here. 9 minutes left in final practice here. Take a brief look at something to see if I can get a logo up where it belongs. Just out of curiosity. Well, thank everybody for tuning in here once again to tonight's broadcast by Horror Esports TV, where action is the attraction. Tonight's race, TI Racing League Arca Series, brought to you by Blaster Motorsports. This is the logo I'm trying to get put up here. So change stuff around a little bit. About 7.5 minutes left here of practice, and Stephen Miles still on top of the boards. Let's see if he can put that time down in qualifying. So Stephen Miles looking strong here early this evening, and we'll see if that carries out through pit strategy and the race to come here very shortly it's going to. It is hiding. Okay. Not sure why, but we'll get her fixed. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I'll do this. So, get this little glitch fixed real quick. What's giving me a small issue anyway. Because it just isn't right if I don't have them in here. But currently 5 minutes left to go in practice, and Steven Miles barely beating out Chris Scalo there. 31.68, 31.69. Very, very slim differences between those two drivers. Going to play a big role in tonight's race and how it's going to go down here. See where this pops up at. It doesn't. It's quite interesting. That one shows up. Let's try this. Curiosity. So far tonight, looks like Steven Miles is going to be the one to be reckoned with. However, Alex Bryson going to try to hold on to his own here and try to win the points championship for tonight for the TI Racing League Arca Series. Let's see if this one shows up where it belongs. Okay, let me move it down. There we go. Make me down a little bit more. Apologize for not having this exactly where I needed it, but some changes in the way that we're doing things kind of going to help us along in the process. Get everything ironed out with our new stuff, and we'll be good to go. Maybe too much. There we go. Alright, that'll work. Just want to make sure that the Blaster Motorsports got recognized throughout the stream tonight for what they do for the TI Racing crew here. I want to thank Chris Lewis for letting us come aboard and do the broadcast for the TI Racing League Arca Series, and I believe we will be back for Season 3 with everything in order here as we dial in the rest of our overlays for the broadcast and everything where it belongs. So, get a couple things edited to the way that I like it, but great racing yet to come your way here with a minute and a half left to go in practice, and Steven Miles still yet to be beaten on the scoreboard. Chris Gala second. We've had a couple other drivers join here. Zach Mertez is here, has joined the server. Rolled into the pit area here. Chris Lewis for TI Racing sitting in third, so quite a the other cars here. It's like 19 cars. They're going to set time in qualifying here coming up in just about a minute here. So we're going to go ahead and go trackside for the playing of the national anthem, do opening invocations. We'll be right back here. So please your eyes, remove your hats, and place your hands over your heart. And we'll be right back here as we honor our nation's scholars. Right back here live for qualifying as we get ready to see who's going to put down the fastest lap time here tonight. 19 drivers going to set quick time. And Noah, glad to see you back out here on the stream and out in the chat. Thanks for tuning in once again. And Noah supporting his good old buddy Kyle Ether right there, saying that he is going to get the win here tonight. So we'll see if Kyle is able to do so as drivers putting down their lap times here on the Speedway. Checking with a couple of these drivers, see where they are here. I'll check in right now. Let's go, may bounce around a little bit. Give you guys a little action here. Here's Clement Downing in the 59 car. I'm going to look at the 63 of Dominic Russo. Looking now at Sean Luster's 31 Chevrolet. Let it bounce around a little bit. We're going to keep an eye on a couple things here. This looks like Sean Luster to be the most exciting driver at the moment. Chris Lewis, 31.80, top of the board. Dominic Rizzo's first lap, 31.93. Chris Scala, 31.76, quick time. Sean Luster, 32.23, going to get beat. P4 right now to Euricio with a 32.11. Mike Eckert going to go to P3 with a 31.92. Aaron Beaver goes to P5, 31.97. Ferguson clocks in 32.23, 8th quick so far. We'll see from these drivers. Second lap, Sir Kyle Ether's first lap, 31.92. Chris Lewis, quick time, 31.75, his second lap. It's a little bit quicker for him there. Corey Sykes going to jump on the board, 32.04 seconds to 7th. Looks like Clement Downing is going to come in with a 33.43 second quick time there. Landon Durhold to P2, 31.76 seconds. Aaron Beaver goes to P4 with 31.91 second lap. Kyle Ether goes to P4, 31.87 seconds for Kyle Ether. Dalton Wilson going to clock in 32.03, clock in 10th quick. Where is Stephen Miles? He is on the Speedway. Stephen Miles, fastest in practice. Can he get it done in qualifying? We're going to find out. Childers clocks in with a 32.47 second lap time as we watch the number 30 of Dalton Wilson. Seeing 88 on your screen, 31.97 will put him 8th quick. Keeping an eye here on Stephen Miles working his way around the Speedway. Crosses the stripe. His first lap gonna go down to fourth quick, 31.86 seconds. 31.86 seconds. Fourth quick for Stephen Miles. Still have 6 drivers yet to qualify. Not quite the lap time he's looking for. Car doesn't feel quite right. He's gonna go try and make an adjustment. See if he can get that lap that he's looking for to take the pole away from Chris Lewis from TI Racing. So we'll see if he can do that. Everybody else seems to be sitting still here on pit road at the moment, so everything kind of quiet on the speedway for the time being. Stephen Miles is going to return to the racetrack here. Maybe he's okay with the fourth quick. We'll see what happens here. Looks like everybody's pretty quiet. Let me go ahead and do something real quick that I forgot to do. Brighten things up just a little bit for you. Stephen Melnick to the racing surface. He's going to do his qualifying effort here in the number 1 Chevrolet. Oh, we're going to lose Steven a little bit there as we're going to roll out of qualifying, so he's going to put a lap down here. 80 laps is the distance coming up here for the TI Racing League Arca Series. Championship night here. Season finale for Season 2. Just doing this. This thing moved before. Not sure why it's doing that. I'll have to fix that real quick. But right now, drivers making their way to the starting area here. Let's see. Go through your starting grid here for today's race in just a moment. This thing here has a small issue that I need to correct. I've fixed it time and time again, but still does not seem to exactly have it. There you go. Alright, so we'll go through your grid in just a second here. Let me save that real quick so it doesn't do it next season. So we're learning things as we progress along with everything here. So, alright, today's starting grid for today's race. 21 drivers going to take the field, take the green here. Starting on the pole is Chris Lewis for the TI Racing team. Starting to his outside, Landon Durhold out of the Carolinas in the 94. Starting P3 is Chris Scala in the 15 car for 4X Racing. Starting P4, Stephen Miles in the 24 car from MZ Motorsports out of Mid-South. Starting in P5 is Kyle Ethier in the 5 car out of New England. Starting to his outside, P6, Aaron Beaver in the 97 out of the Plains. Starting P7, Mike Eckert out of Pennsylvania in the 3. Dominic Russo in the 63 car out of New England will start P8. Starting inside of row number 5 from TI Racing, Dalton Wilson's number 8, that's the 30 car. To his outside, Dan Ferguson in the 21 will start P10. Starting inside of row number 6 to the 11th spot is Corey Sykes for CS Racing. Excuse me. Need a couple of these corrected as we go through the event. Dan Ferguson will start 10th, 11th Corey Sykes, 12th Nicholas Euricio in the 36. 13th, Sean Lester in the 31 for Toyota Racing Development. 14th, Dallas Childers in the 10. 15th, Clement Downey. 16th, Zachary Mertz. 17th, Alex Bryson in the 38. 18th, AJ Vasor. 19th, Stephen Melnick. 20th, Doug Billars. And Anthony Kieswetter will round out your field as we go green here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Green flag is out, and we are underway in the final race of the season here. And you see the 15 car of Chris Scala already challenging for the race lead. Chris Lewis to the top side, carrying the momentum down the back straightaway. Chris Lewis holding on to the race lead so far. Looking around here, Corey Sykes past Dan Ferguson for P10, AJ Vasor around Zachary Mertz for P19 back in the field. Chris Scala around Landon Durhol for P2, 3 wide right now back here for 4th, 5th, 6th positions. Great racing so far here, the 97 car, Aaron Beaver. Stay tuned, Sports 97 ride. Aaron Beaver out here representing the Memsey Motorsports crew. See the 88 car, Dalton Wilson. Big moves right now. 3-car battle here between the 97, the 88, and the 31 car of Sean Lester. These guys all battling back here for 7th, 8th, and 9th. The 63 of Dominic Rousseau wanting to stick his nose into the mix as we're on lap 4 of 80. 31 car of Sean Lester sticking his nose under the 97. Aaron Beaver going to make his way around as Chris Lewis continues to lead. So battle's going on up front to Stephen Miles up to P3. So Miles on the move. He's up to P2 now in the 24 car. With the 88 car, Dalton Wilson still hanging on to the 7th spot. See the 15 car making moves again here. Potentially is Chris Scala. Kyle they're up to, well, hanging on to that 5th spot right now. As you say, he moved up, but looks like he's sitting still. Driver on the move right now, Sean Lester up 5 spots since the start of the race. Started in the 13th spot. Currently sitting in the 8th position at 31. So we'll be looking for fireworks at the end of this race. Season finale. Here comes Kyle Ether making a move on Dalton Wilson. Dalton Wilson making a move on Kyle. I should say is Kyle going to slide back a spot. Kyle going to battle back to the inside. And right now, seeing another battle going on right in front of them. That's Landon Durhol and Mike Eckert battling for position. You see Dominic Russo back there at the top of your screen trying to make a move as well. As him and Aaron Beaver don't battle for that spot. Dan Ferguson also battling for that position. See right now the 3 of Mike Eckert trying to see if he can do something with the Pepsi number 94 car. So we come down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4. Here comes Mike Eckert on the high side, going to work his way around the 94 Landon Durhol. Durhol going to have a little bit of momentum off the corner, but Eckert's going to have the run. Chris Lewis still your race leader with about a 1.3 second interval over Stephen Miles. There's a 0.14 second interval. Sorry, there's an interval between the car I was on and Chris Lewis. So right now, about a quarter of a second, 0.19 second difference between Stephen Miles and Chris Lewis. So not too much of a difference there. So TI Racing and Mimsy Motorsports battling it out up front for the race lead. Mimsy Motorsports hot on the trail here, trying to get another win in the series. Once again, I want to thank Blaster Motorsports for sponsoring the TI Racing League Arca Series. Also, I'd like to thank Stay Tuned Sports for with Jimbo for sponsoring the series, as well as Clement Downing to pit road. Stephen Melnick is also making pit stops, so we'll have to see how some of these drivers play out here. It looks like those two drivers are the only ones to pit road, so I don't see any incident marks for that, so not sure. One of them definitely had some damage, so Stephen Melnick looking to have some damage, so he's going to get some of that fixed. He's been in the pit road for a minute now, so it'll take him some time to get that car fixed. Clement Downing maybe a little damage and a routine stop, as he was in the pits for 7.87 seconds, so a little fuel for him. As Chris Lewis still trying to hold off Mimsy Motorsports driver Stephen Miles for the race lead. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday night. Mike Eckert sitting P3 right now, Landon Durhold P4. Dalton Wilson rounds out your top 5. Sean Lester up 7 spots to P6 right now. And Chris Scala going to work his way around him for that spot in the 15 car. So the LD Concepts 15 works his way around with 31 to Sean Lester, but we're going to stay side by side, and Kyle Ether's going to get stuck right behind him in the Light Newton McQueen lookalike number 5. Big moves here as the 31 tucks it down. He's going to get that draft right under the back of the 15 car. The LD Concepts ride for TI Racing. These guys putting on a good race here so far. Lap 14 of 80. See, I don't believe anybody else has came to pit road yet, but a couple other passes being made in the field. Stephen Miles took over the lead from Chris Lewis. Sean Lester and Scala back and forth. Nicholas Juricio passed Dallas Childers for P14 back in the pack, and I'll tell you, good battling going on the Speedway here. Take a look up front here. Stephen Miles, your current race leader. We'll take a look at that pass for the lead here, since we missed it. Bring it up on the replay for you guys. How cleanly it was done here on the Hardy Sports TV instant replay. You see the 24 working his way around the 111 of Lewis as they worked their way down the front straight. So after a try over, going into turn 1 and 2 pass for your race leader. Got up to action speed here. You see a big, kind of a slide job move forward there in the corner. Nothing dirty, but you know, drove it in bottom, brought it out to the top side, carried the momentum. Able to get us caught back up there as we get back to live here and catch up with your race leader Stephen Miles, who still has the race lead from Mimsy Motorsports over Chris Lewis. Like I can P3 right now. Take a look at the most exciting drivers on the Speedway here, see who's making the moves. And we are locked on that 88 car, Dalton Wilson, tonight. Looks to be the driver making the big stink tonight. iRacing knows that they want to highlight him, as you can see Kyle Wither working his way under the 31 car of Sean Lester. Lester representing the CTF Performance team here tonight. Looking at the 33 car now, bouncing around just a little bit here. Corey Sykes in the 33. Corey representing TI Racing. Be a little different scheme for the 33. It's kind of cool. Be a new scheme, or might be might forgot to switch it for tonight's race. Battle right now. Kyle Ether working his way under the 31 is Sean Lester. See if he has anything for the 88 car of Dalton Wilson. It's like not quite at the moment. Doug Bilhar's to pit road. Stephen Melnick also still in the pits, so some damage for him, or maybe not being able to keep up the pack. Maybe he just feels a little off the pace. You can see the 5 of Kyle Ether now working his way past the 88. He goes back to P6, so Kyle working a little bit of some tires, I imagine. From what I can tell here, I believe he's trying to maintain the tire wear on that machine to help him get through the first round of stops. Some of the guys trying to get fuel, but right now you see the 31 car working on the 88 as well. So Sean Lester working on Dalton Wilson. Take a look up front here. Stephen Miles still has the race lead over Chris Lewis. Got it gapped out just a little bit here. Just to look at what it's like from the stands up here. Lap 20 of 80 here of the TI Racing League Arca Series season finale at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Landon Durhold now to P2 around Chris Lewis. Lewis slips just a little bit. So TI Racing teammates working on the Mimsy Motorsports solo driver out front. Mimsy Motorsports does have a couple other drivers in tonight's race, but Chris Lewis. Oh, here we go. Looks like pit stops for your race leaders. Take a look here. And your current points leader looks to be taking over the race lead, Alex Bryson. Bryson not yet to pit road, so we got a couple drivers in pit road right now. Looks about like 8 or 9 drivers. So Chris Lewis is in, Landon Durhold is in, Chris Scala is in, Stephen Miles is down, Kyle Ether's in, Mike Eckert's in, Dominic Russo, Dalton Wilson, Sean Lester, all in pit road. You see the drivers leaving pit road here. We'll update you on who had the fastest pit service time and pit lane time here, as once everybody's round of stops is complete. But right now, going back out, check your race leader. Alex Bryson is now in, Aaron Beaver and Corey Sykes. So the drivers that stayed out, inherited the race lead and was the front of the pack, stayed out. Nicholas Juricio, yet to come down pit road, is now your race leader in the 36 car. And I believe he is coming to pit road this time by... and I could be wrong, as Alex Bryson is down and away. And we are awaiting AJ Vasur and Zachary Mertz yet to pit, as well as Anthony Kisswetter yet has not come down pit road. So here comes the 36 car, and Landon Durhold will retain the race lead in the 94 for TI Racing. Chris Lewis will pick up the second spot when they come back around. Mike Eckert will go back to P3, and we'll see where everybody else falls here as Landon Durhold will retake the race lead right there. Chris Lewis goes to P2. You see Euricio still in the pit lane there, as he's going to cycle back through the field. Lap 24 of 80, I believe we may. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. It's about green flags. But you get it. That's anything I'm going to throw. So, Landon Durhold, your race leader, over Chris Lewis. 2 teammates out front. Oh, Chris Lewis in the LD Concepts 111 in the outside retaining wall. Going to do a little damage to that car. Going to allow the 3 of Mike Eckert to probably run him down over time here. Pardon me. A little bit of soda bubbles coming up there. Landon Durhold, your current race leader in the Pepsi-sponsored 94 TI Racing car. Chris Lewis's 111 car. TI Racing LD Concept sponsored ride as well in P2. Mike Eckert's Mike Eckert in the outside wall. So these guys trying to get some speed out of these Chevys here as they work their way around the speedway. This green flag thing I said a few seconds ago may turn into something else, as these guys pushing their limits here tonight. Pardon me. It's a little rough over here. But Coyote in the 5 car, up 1 spot, currently running in the 4th spot in the Rusty's Chevrolet. Number 5 car. Coyote representing the Bowtie Brigade. Chris Scala in the 15 Chevrolet for the LD Concepts TI Racing. It says TI Racing, but let's take a look here and see. I don't see the name on anything, but that looks like a TI. It is a TI Racing 15 car. So Sean Lester in the 31 car. Lester representing the CTF Performance crew. Landon Darrell continues to lead battle right now. The 38 of Bryson going around Sean Lester here. So the 38 Alex Bryson for TI Racing working his way back through the field. Bryson on a tear here as he moves back to P6. Alrighty, looking at pit stops here. Still got 3 drivers that did not come in yet. AJ Vasseur, Zachary Mertz, and Anthony Kisswater. Those drivers seem not to have started the race. So we'll take a look back up here at Landon Durhold, your race leader. And we'll talk about pit lane times. So next driver to pit road will be Clement Downing, who pitted on lap 9. So when he pits again, that will give us our idea for our second round of green flag stops per se, if we stay green. So fastest pit lane times right now is in the 37-second bracket. So the total pit lane time in general. And there are only 7 of those. And the 37.18 second pit lane time by Kyle Wheatier. However, the fastest pit stop in general in the pit box time was 6.95 seconds by Aaron Beaver. So that gives you an idea of what these guys are doing on and off the pit road and who's in the box the longest. And Aaron Beaver quick on the throttle to get in and out. Good braking, and a couple of these drivers a little slower getting in and out there, a little transition. So it will cost you some time if you're not quite ready. Here's the 24. Stephen Miles looks to be a lap down, so he's went around Landon Durhold, trying to get that lap back. So Stephen Miles potentially in jeopardy of losing his rookie status here. It depends on the points gap between him and Kyle Ether. And Ether right now in P4 in the number 5 car. Kyle Ether representing once again the Bowtie Brigade. So back to our fastest pit lane time being a 37.18. Even though Kyle had that, he still had a 7.62 second pit time. So that took away from his quick pit stop and quick pit road there as we look at the field going around the Speedway. The Rusty's number 5 car has company of the 15. Chris Scala. Scala going to make a pass here for P5. Alex Bryson in P4 at Bryson up 13 spots. So Bryson coming to life here at the end. So your point leader, part of the TI Racing team in Season 2 of the Arca Series, is Clement Downing. Now, like I said, the next car to pit road, he is now to pit road. So from lap 9 to lap 33 is the distance you can go from pit stops. So Clement Downing to pit road for his second pit stop here of the evening. 38 laps in here, or 33 laps into a 80 lap race here. You see it on the countdown up there. I want to thank Chris Lewis for having us aboard this season, as we'll be back for season number 3 with the TI Racing League, the Arca Series. As you can see right now, Landon Durhold still your race leader over Chris Lewis. Lewis, not sure exactly how far back, but can't quite see. Maybe he's at the back of the straightaway there. We'll take a look at the track map. I know you guys enjoy that, and I do too. Let's see what it looks like. It needs to move down just a smidge, so let's take care of that for you guys real quick. Move it down and scale it out a little bit. Not a big deal. Right now, still Landon Durhold, your race leader. It won't take long to move this down. And should have moved it down. I'm gonna move it down. Alrighty, well, I guess we'll, unfortunately, you probably have to hide that then. Try it one more time. Nope, it didn't move. Okay. We'll get everything resituated here. But right now, your top 10 drivers on the Speedway: Landon Durhold, Chris Lewis, Corey Sykes, Alex Bryson, Aaron Beaver, Chris Scala, Kyle Ethier, Sean Lester, Kyle Ethier, Nicholas Mauricio, and Mike Eckert, your top 10 as drivers bouncing around here on the Speedway. You see the 36 car, currently in the 7th spot. He was 8th as he went around the 31 of Lester, putting the 36 of Nicholas Mauricio in P7. Corey Sykes up 9 spots already. He's got around Chris Lewis for position number 2. So 33 of Corey Sykes moving forward here as Chris Scala goes to pit road in the 15 car. So pit strategy starting to become a thing here. But Landon Durhold continues to lead out front. So I look at the '31 car of Sean Lester as he makes a pass for P7. I just saw Mike Eckert and Kai Luther doing battle back and forth again. Potentially might have been what happened as Eckert got around Kai Luther for P8. That's exactly what happened as Dallas Childers is now to pit road. Doug Milhar's passing Dallas Childers for P12. Dan Ferguson around Chris Scala for P15. Steve Miles passing Dallas Childers for P13. So back and forth here. See the 97 Mimsy Motorsports ride in frame here. Beaver trying to make a pass on current points leader, the 38 of Alex Bryson. Kyle Ether to pit road. Strategy playing a role here. Chris Scala's out of the pit road. Dallas Childers out of pit road. Stephen Miles around Ether for P11. See, Chris Lewis got way up the racetrack once again. It's probably hurting him a little bit of, no, I should say probably a lot of tire wear right now, causing that car to push up the racetrack the way it has been. As we are halfway home, cross flags for your race leader, Landon Durhold. As Landon come in on lap 21, so I believe Durhold to pit road probably this time by. You see Lewis tapping the wall there. Chris having a very good run here in the TI Racing number 111, the LD Concepts sponsored ride. Is that tire for that car, right front tire, just seems not to have any grip left in it to hold that car down from the top of the racetrack. As we're keeping an eye here on pit stops, and Landon Durhold putting on lap 21 is stretching the fuel out this time, as I believe he should be coming down pit road here very soon. We got a couple drivers down pit road now. Dalton Wilson is in. Dominic Russo is in. Should be seeing your leaders duck down here very soon. You see the 33 car look like he was gonna duck down, but that's Corey Sykes trying to make a move on your race leader, Landon Durhold. As they work their way around the Atlanta Motor Speedway here for the season finale, you can see the drivers coming back to the track. That's the 37 or 36 car of Nicholas Mauricio, I believe, that just rejoined the Speedway. Should be seeing your race leader duck down pit road any minute. And Landon Durhold is down pit road in the 94. Corey Sykes will inherit the race lead in the 33. Got quite a few drivers down here. Chris Lewis is down pit road. Stephen Miles also to pit road. So Miles looking here as we should have, I believe, one more green flag stop. As long as we don't get a caution, we should have one more green flag stop that may take them to the end of this. So we may see some fuel strategy saving come into play here. That was the 21 car coming back to the track of Dan Ferguson that I saw. Dan currently running in the 16th spot. As we get an update on our pit lane times here, we'll see who's quickest stop this time around once everybody's stops get updated here. Still have 3 drivers yet to come to pit road. And those are Nicholas Uricio, Aaron Beaver, and Alex Bryson, your top 3. Trying to wait it out, so maybe smart, maybe not. We'll see how it plays out for those guys. Aaron Beaver, Alex Bryson. Bryson's pretty good strategically wise, and Corey Sykes was on pit road. He is left pit road, so just a few drivers yet. Here's Alex Bryson. Okay, your leaders are in. Nicholas Uricio, Aaron Beaver, and Alex Bryson all on pit road. Uricio was your race leader when they came in. They're going to hand the lead over to Corey Sykes here. Sykes maybe they'll hand the lead over to Sykes. We'll see how the pit strategy plays out here for these 3 drivers as they come down pit road. They're all in their pit boxes right now, I believe, from what I'm aware of. And Nicholas Uricio is leaving his box. And so far they're going to stay the race leaders. See how this goes as Landon Durhold gets around Beaver and Uricio. Can he catch Corey Sykes? Let's take a look up front here. Here's Corey Sykes running on the Speedway. He's back up to race speed over Landon Durhold. Durhold P2 in the 94 car right now. He almost got to him, so Corey Sykes going to hang on to the race lead after that round of stops. We'll see how long he's able to do so here. The 63 car, Dominic Russo, representing the Bowtie Brigade. A little looseness potential for the DCF Reality number 50 of Doug Bilhars. Right now. Well, Landon Durhold has taken the race lead from Corey Sykes. So Landon Durhold for TI Racing takes the race lead. Chris Lewis is up to P3. Needs to come up a couple spots here. He did have the pole there. Alright, so we're going to take a look at our pit times here. Our fastest pit lane time. Okay, the 37.77 bracket. So 37.77 seconds for Stephen Miles for his total pit lane time. And the fastest pit stop this go around, Mike Eckert 0.00. I think that may be a penalty, but I don't think so because it shows that he did come down pit road. So maybe a little glitch in the system on his part. So 7.42 seconds is the fastest stop by Dallas Childers, who is currently sitting in the 12th position. So Dallas Childers representing Rhino Blasters. He is the only driver here representing that team tonight. Do not see Ryan Whitaker in the field here, as Landon Durhold's Pepsi Chevrolet for TI Racing continues to lead out front here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. 31 laps remaining. Corey Sykes right now in P2 in the 33 car, fading back into the clutches of Chris Lewis ever so slowly. Once again tonight, the TI Racing Arca Series League season finale sponsored by Blaster Motorsports and Stay Tuned Sports with Jimbo. Once again, you're watching live on Hari Sports TV. See, Chris Lewis has reeled in. Corey Sykes has made the move to the outside. And big push for the 33. He gets the outside retaining wall. A little bit of damage to that car. Going to slow him down a little bit there. Dominic Russo in the 63 DuPont Chevrolet. Going to have company here of the Mimsy Motorsports number 97 of Aaron Beaver. right behind him. So another battle for position about to take place here on the Speedway. The Stay Tuned Sports 97 Whimsy Motorsports ride. Gonna try to work the outside of the 63. Dominic Russo here. Through turns 1 and 2, down the back straight away they go. And they have caught the 33 car of Sykes. Sykes' damage slowing him down, it seems, quite a good bit. Because that's going to allow the 30 car, where'd he come from? Caution flag on the Speedway. And the 30 car broke the 63 there. So we'll take a look and see exactly what's going on. So we go under caution. First caution here of the evening for the TI Racing League Arca Series. RE Sports TV instant replay coming at you here. You see the 30 car gets a lift from the 63. And unfortunately Russo around is going to collect the 33. Sykes already had some damage. The 30 car hard in the outside wall. 30 car at Childers, I believe is who that is. So Dallas Childers. Tough break here for him tonight. Hard contact to the outside retaining wall. A lot of damage to the front right side of that number 30 car after being picked up a little bit by the 63 of Dominic Russo, who is went spinning through the grass. He's got a door bar showing on the driver's side. So some damage to his machine as well. Not going to help him out in the closing laps of this race. See that door bar right there at the bottom of the number. Just stick it to the little bit of frame rail. So a little damage for him as we get ready here. We'll see who comes in for pit stops. We're going to throw the pit stops off just a little bit. The cycle may be out of whack. As we've got a few takers here. Going to throw some things a little sideways here as we get closer to the end of this race. So we'll see how this shakes up the lineup here. Landon Durhold pretty comfortable with his pit strategy at the moment. Gonna sit out front as your race leader. We'll shuffle some drivers through here, lucky dogs, and wave arounds. Get the field sorted out to go back to green flag action here as the light's still on the iRacing.com official pace car on the Atlanta Motor Speedway. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight on Hardy Sports TV Broadcast Network, where action is the attraction with the TI Racing League Arca Series season finale. Race number 8 of 8. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday evening. It's a little quiet here on the Speedway as everybody cycles through their pit stops here, that the ones that want to take them. If weather does what it's supposed to do this weekend, we'll have plenty of time to sit here and get things straightened out for Season 3. Instead of visiting the local racetracks like I normally do. As lights go down on the iRacing.com official pace car, we'll get back to green flag next time around. So right now it looks like Landon Durhold, your race leader. Currently in P2, Chris Lewis, P3, Dalton Wilson, P4, Aaron Beaver, P5, Alex Bryson, P6, Stephen Miles. 7th, Nicholas Euricio. 8th, Dominic Russo. 9th, Chris Scala. Running at your top 10 is Corey Sykes. We have drivers still on pit road, potentially damaged, or see a couple guys trying to save you. See the 111 of Chris Lewis down there on the berm, trying to keep that car from burning excess fuel. Trying to save a little bit here. See where these drivers are at when they return from the pit road. So a couple drivers not pitting here. That's going to be your top 4. Durhold, Lewis, Wilson, Beaver, and all TI Racing drivers at that. So Team TI Racing, the only one pitting, and I believe setting himself up for a potential race win, Alex Bryson, will restart P5 in the 38 car for TI Racing. So just an interesting thing to look at. There's Corey Sykes, the other TI Racing driver. He did pit. He is currently running in the 9th spot. So here we go, iRacing.com for Space Car back, and green flag is out. 25 laps remain in the race here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. The 94 Atlanta Durhold back to the race lead. The 88 of Dalton Wilson will fall to P3 as he tries to drive around the outside of teammate Chris Lewis in the 111. Update on Kyle Ethier's position. Kyle currently in 13th spot. I believe may have gotten ripped on a caution flag during a pit stop here. As you see the 111 of Chris Lewis working to the inside of teammate Landon Durhold. The 94. Lewis is going to try to go to the point. It's going to be Landon Durhold at the line. Landon Durhold will lead this time by is now Chris Lewis in the 111 to the bottom. Top 4 TI Racing teammates. Mimsy Motorsports right there trying to stick their nose in the mix of the 97 and the 24, Stephen Miles. TI Racing League representing strong here with 23 laps remaining at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The 94 Landon Durhold works his way off of 4 across the tri-oval right now. Kind of focused in right here on your battle for the top 5. But Aaron Beaver 6th, Nicholas Horatio 7th, 8th Corey Sykes, 9th Dominic Russo. Stephen Miles going to sneak his way around the 38 car. Mimsy Motorsports breaking up the TI Racing crew. Miles goes to P4. Great racing so far here tonight at the TI Racing League Arca Series. Mimsy Motorsports 24 making moves. Stephen Miles up to P2. Looking at the Landon Durhold number 94 machine. Can he get there? Is that Pepsi Chevrolet in trouble? Here comes Mimsy Motorsports. Teammate Nicholas Horatio, excuse me, not Nicholas, but Aaron Beaver in the 97 working his way for a car getting the outsider chaining wheel. Sounds like Horatio's 36 car maybe. Taking a look now, Aaron Beaver in the 97 working his way forward. Stephen Miles trying to reel in Landon Durhold, and he is right there on his heels. Right to the back bumper, here we go. Battle for the race lead off of turn 4. Or turn 2, excuse me. Off of 2 down the back straightaway, side by side drag race. It looks like Stephen Miles potentially you're going to be your race leader. And Miles having already pitted, we'll see. I'm starting to think that the TI crew may be looking to try to save some fuel as Chris Lewis down pit road. So Lewis, green flag stop for him with 19 laps remaining in today's race. So him not being the only driver to have to come down one more time. It looks like some of the TI crew has to come in, but everybody else looks like they're pretty good. So we're waiting on Landon Durhold, Aaron Beaver, and I believe that's it. There's only 2 drivers left yet to pit for a 3rd cycle. With 18 laps to go this time by the stripe for Stephen Miles as he worked his way around Landon Durhold. Miles will take over the race lead. And your potential rookie of the year has the race lead. Trying to add some more points to that column as well. Looking at a battle coming up here is Aaron Beaver in the 97 is working clear on the 38 of Alex Bryson. Aaron Beaver hanging on to P3 right now in the 97 car. Pretty strong run for the 97 here today. So Chris Lewis, your pole sitter, currently running in P12. 16 laps to go for the 24 Stephen Miles. Landon Durrell hanging on to P2 right now. Corey Sykes back here in P6, running all by his lonesome. Sykes representing TI Racing, so TI Racing is on a stellar run here. As Alex Bryson comes to pit road with, or excuse me, Aaron Beaver to pit road with Dalton Wilson. So your last two drivers to pit road for the third stop. Landon Durhold yet to come in, so he will be dropping in shortly. So he'll end up giving up that second spot eventually. You know, he saves so much without losing a lot of positions here, and Alex Bryson will be looking to probably go on the charge here before too long. With 14 laps to go this time by for race leader Stephen Miles. Landon Durhold is down to the pit area in that Pepsi-sponsored Chevrolet for TI Racing. We'll talk about quick stops here. Once again, Sean Lester's also in, so we got drivers coming down pit road that have came in for a third time, so maybe topping off with fuel just wasn't quite enough. Here's we have 14 laps to go. Looking here, 13 laps remaining for the 24 of Stephen Miles. Miles from MZ Motorsports Chevrolet continuing to lead here. Laps to go. Can the 24 of Stephen Miles hang on and go mistake-free to the win? Alex Bryson for P2 as he's caught up to teammate Chris Lewis. Lewis lap down here in 7th spot. Keep an eye on the field here. Laps to go in the 38 of Alex Bryson, I believe, has ran, maybe potentially run out of fuel. I don't know if he's coasting or if he's still up to speed. It looks like he is stopped at his box. So pit stops the thing here. We'll see if Stephen Miles comes down pit road as most of these drivers making a 4th pit stop, so maybe just a little bit shy on fuel. We'll see if Miles has saved anything in the MZ Motorsports 24 car. Keep an eye on him, see if he comes down pit road. Everybody's getting kind of spaced out here. It's a little hard to fill the gaps by yourself, but to watch everything at once. So we'll see how it plays out here. Stephen Miles, your current race leader over Corey Sykes, 5-second interval. So Miles should be feeling pretty comfortable right about now. MZ Motorsports 24 still looking strong out front. Eight laps to go this time by. Let's see here. Corey Sykes to P2 in the 33. Nicholas Uricio to P3 in the 36. So 3 drivers right now, I believe, on the lead lap from what I can tell here. Miles, Sykes, Uricio. Uricio about to go a lap down as well just right there in front of your race leaders. Does Miles have enough fuel to make it? Gonna find out. Corey Sykes a little bit behind there. Here comes TI Racing's Chris Lewis trying to get back on the lead lap with 7 laps to go. Lewis in third at the moment. So you got around Mauricio. Lewis goes back on the lead lap. Just barely here as he works his way around the 24 of Stephen Miles. So a couple other passes here for the guys that are lapped down. Dan Ferguson around Dominic Russo for P11. Aaron Beaver around Landon Durho for P5. Sean Lester around Kyle Ethier for P8. Chris Lewis around Mauricio for P3, which you saw on screen. Kyle Ethier around Sean Lester for P8, and then passed him back. So Kyle Ethier falls back to Sean Lester. Chris Scala passed Kyle Ethier for P9. Alex Bryson worked his way around Landon Durho for position number 6. Chris Scala now in the 8th spot after he passed Sean Lester. Dominic Russo around Dan Ferguson got him position number 11. And Aaron Beaver around Nicholas Mauricio for position number 4. Chris Lewis currently on the lead lap, trying to get back around the Speedway. 5 laps remaining for your race leader, and Lewis into the wall just a little bit there. I don't know if he actually touched it, but definitely came out to it as Mimsy Motorsports teammate Aaron Beaver in the 97 goes back on the lead lap here. You see no challenge at all from the 24 as they try to make up some team points here. So here comes Stephen Miles down pit road. Corey Sykes is going to inherit the race lead. No, he's not. He's going to come in as well. Both these drivers able to stay out for quite the while. And we'll see. Chris Lewis, I don't believe is going to make it back around in time. We'll see here how this is going to play out. This is going to get interesting here because this driver is probably just going to come in and get 2 tires and fuel as they come in for their final stop. But looks to be Corey Sykes. Neither one of those drivers is in their pit box yet. Okay, Sykes is in his box. But another driver ducked for pit road. That looks like to be Clement Downing. And here comes Stephen Miles and Aaron Beaver. But Chris Lewis. There's Stephen Miles and let's see here. Gonna be tight. Miles still on the bottom of the pit road there. He's coming off. 4 laps remain. Did he take any tires at all? I don't believe that pit time allowed him to. Aaron Beaver going to pick up the race lead for Mimsy Motorsports in the 97. So Mimsy's still going to come home with a win, potentially, if Aaron Beaver can hold off Chris Lewis and Alex Bryson. Bryson, your point leader. Currently sitting in the 4th spot. The Stay Tuned Sports number 97 Mimsy Motorsports sponsored ride. Your race leader off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. 3 laps to go. Aaron Beaver 1 second lead over Chris Lewis. Can he hold him off? Aaron Beaver looking to pick up his first race win of the season with 2 laps to go. Mimsy Motorsports looking for, I believe, its 2nd race win of the season. Taking a look here. This would be its fourth total career win for Mimsy Motorsports. If Aaron Beaver can hold off Alex Bryson now on a charge. Bryson gets loose. He's going to lose some momentum and some ground here, but he's still fast. White flag is out. He was trying to make a last lap charge. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen as he got loose off a 2 down the back straightaway, off of turn 4. Coming to the stripe, checkered flag is out. Mimsy Motorsports number 97, Aaron Beaver will pick up today's race win. Alex Bryson looks like he will come home in P2. We'll get your unofficial race results here in just a moment. But today's race at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, not one to disappoint here, as ended up with 9 drivers on the lead lap, and Kyle Ethier in the 5 car. Tough break, tough run for him today, all the way back in the 10th spot. So we'll see how this is going to play out. Looks to be Stephen Miles, maybe your rookie of the year. So let's look and see how that plays out here. Is waiting for the results file to drop so we can give you guys the rundown, the unofficial rundown of today's race results. Alrighty, so 21 total drivers, 18 taking the green. So Aaron Beaver unofficially your race winner. Alex Bryson in P2. Chris Lewis coming home in third. Fourth, Stephen Miles. Fifth, Landon Durhold. Sixth, Nicholas Euricio. Seventh, Sean Lester. Eighth, Corey Sykes. Ninth, Dominic Russo. 10th, Kyle Ether. 11th, Dalton Wilson. 12th, Chris Scala. 13th, Doug Billhorst. 14th, Mike Eckert. 15th, Clement Downing. 16th, Dan Ferguson. 17th is Dallas Childers. 18th is Stephen Melnick. 19th is Anthony Kissletter. 20th, Zachary Mertz. And 21st, AJ Vasor rounding out your field here today for the TI Racing League Arca Series Racing League. As we check out our post-race show sponsor, we'll be right back with interviews from your top 3. But I will go ahead and highlight your hard charger today. Alex Bryson, the 38 car, up 15 spots from 17th to 2nd. So congratulations, Alex. We'll interview him and speak with him here when we come back from our post-race show sponsor ad. Here's some feedback from our clients. The work with Blade Noob was done in a very professional manner. Specifically, the owner and CEO, Mr. Vlad Stafford. We talked a lot and he listened. I personally recommend Blade Noob Web for your IT and web design needs. Another inquiry states, Vladimir is one of the best web designers I know. Over the years, he has helped me set up over 24 websites, of which over a dozen are still active. He is a good listener and always provides professional services above and beyond which is expected. Another inquiry says, we at Boombox Ninjas needed a very reliable and trustworthy web hosting partner. With TinkerHost, now called BladeNode, and the ever so helpful Vlad, our business has never seen a day of downtime. It's been more than 4 years with TinkerHost, and the business has only grown. Thanks, TinkerHost. So what are you waiting for? Get with BladeNode.com today for all of your web hosting, VPS hosting, and email hosting needs. Alright, back here live. We're speaking with the league owner, Chris Lewis, for TI Racing. Chris, congratulations, brother. A good third place finish for you here. Thought you had something going from the pole and just didn't quite come up with it, brother. But first and foremost, I want to thank you for having us for season 2. It's been a blast.
We're glad to have you. You guys did a wonderful job for us, and I thought I had something too. I just saving tires ain't my thing, and run the high side ain't my thing. And when you got both of them, it ain't good.
Yeah, definitely. Especially seeing, I know you had a problem with the wall in the center of the corners, but it looked like your teammate Bryson there was able to pick up a second. We'll speak with him very shortly, but seemed like he had an issue with car being pretty loose off the corners there. He was trying to make a last lap charge there, didn't quite pan out for him, but picking up the second and third there for TI. Good podium finishes here for you guys. Not a bad night for the TI Racing crew.
No, we'll take it. Mimsy Motorsports is an affiliate of TI, and Beaver is part of them. So to see him get his first win, I mean, I've seen this guy for 2 years try. And I kind of smiled when he drove by me, even though I knew it was over for me. It kind of means a lot to me that he won this.
All right, well, definitely congratulations on P3 tonight, Chris. Anybody like to thank on the TI Racing number 111 machine here tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank LD Concepts, Michelle, for spotting for me tonight, and I want to say hi to my mom. I know she's watching out there, and Yeah, been a wonderful year for TI Racing Team Championship. Bryson in second. Hopefully we carry this over to next season.
Right on. We'll definitely look forward to putting that out here on RE Sports TV, and look forward to being with TI as long as you guys plan to have us.
We love you. We appreciate you.
Congratulations, Chris, and I'll let you go celebrate with your team.
Thank you.
Alright, gonna move on down here. Gonna catch up with our second place finisher here tonight. Which is Alex Bryson in the 38 car. Straightened out here. Alex, congratulations, brother. P2 in the 38 car. Saw you put in a last lap effort there off of, I believe it was turn 2, and I saw the back end of the car give out. What was your final thoughts on that?
My final thoughts to that were, oh boy, I'm gonna lose it. I'm not gonna lie, I'll keep it PG. Yeah, I thought I was dead to rights there, but Beaver, he drove a really good race. He played strategy correctly, and I'm very happy where I finished. I wanted to start in the back, and I think I proved myself wrong. I didn't think I'd do well here, and I think I did.
Well, keep your nose clean in a long race like 80 laps. Not really, you really call it long, but a very moderate paced race here. So starting in the back and keeping the nose clean and working your way forward through pit strategy and just picking your battles and making moves when you had the opportunity shows that just being patient goes a long way with racing on the asphalt in general. And being patient is the biggest thing that a lot of people just I don't call people, but a lot of drivers just can't seem to grasp the aspect of trying to wait and be patient and make moves when the opportunity is there. So a lot of drivers try to force it and get themselves in trouble, but you definitely played it in your favor for a good second place run here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Anybody that you would like to thank on the 38 TI Racing machine here tonight?
I'd like to thank you first and foremost. You do a hell of a job announcing these races. I want to thank LD Concepts for the paint schemes this year. I'm going to take season 3 off, but season 4 will state that I am the season 2 championship winner. I just like to throw that out there. Landon has his on the back of his Arca car, so told Landon that I need to have mine on the back of my car when I return for season 4. I want to thank Chris Lewis, Dalton Wilson, Corey Sykes, Landon Durhold again. Big shout out to my wife and kids. They let me do this every Tuesday night, so I thank my wife for letting me take the time out of our day and doing something that I really love. I want to thank my wife's grandmother. She loves watching this stuff, so it makes me happy to know that I have like a little fan base almost. I want to thank my dad. My dad got me into watching stock car racing, and can't thank my dad enough. And all my fans, even though I don't have any. But yeah.
Well, you say you don't have any, but out there on the RE Sports TV broadcast network, I'm sure there's fans somewhere, whether they root on the individual drivers or whether they're just out here to watch the race. It's a win in both books. So congratulations, Alex. Second place tonight in points championship. Definitely something to walk away with from hopefully the break from season 3 doesn't set you back any, and get out there and enjoy some of that weather while you get a chance.
All right, Ron, I really appreciate it.
All right, Alex picking up P2 here. We're gonna move on down and speak with our first time winner here, an affiliate of TI Racing League. Our race winner here tonight, Aaron Beaver for Mimsy Motorsports, TI Racing affiliate. So congratulations to Aaron Beaver in the 97 Mimsy Motorsports sponsored ride. And so ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Aaron, picking up tonight's race win. What is going through your mind, brother? I hear this is your first one at TI.
Yeah, it is. That was man, that was awesome. I was just trying to stick to my pit strategy. I was trying to, make fuel last those first few pit stops and save my tires for the end. That first 40 laps, I saved my tires and, was able to run people down a little bit. And then the last 2 pit stops, I was able to take, all four tires and just was able to pass people. So, man, it was fun.
So what was going through your mind there within like the 10 laps to go, I believe it was, and Stephen Miles was still out front within a pit stop to make?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. With him, he is my teammate. Um, for Mimsy and STS, but I I didn't know if he had tires in the pits, if he was only going to take gas. I wasn't sure what Chris Lewis did either. But once I saw I was running him down pretty quick, I knew he didn't take tires. And then once I got past him, I was just watching in the mirror and, I was keeping my distance, in front of everybody. So it was a nice last 10 laps.
All right, so I know from my perspective, I run a lot of. I used to. I don't run as much anymore, but probably in like the last month or two before the weather started breaking and racing season started getting busy for me, I was running a little bit of trucks and some Xfinity and Cup stuff. But with the Arca cars, what's the difference? How big of a difference is it with pit strategy of taking only right sides or when you get fuel? So I know I was trying to strategize like right sides or left sides and fuel to try to loosen or tighten the car up or try to make my stops a little quicker and maybe speed the car up just enough to maybe get by somebody. What's the difference in those?
Yeah, the Arca cars. I mean, they were definitely bad on tire wear. If you pushed them tonight, I mean, you would just wear the heck, especially out of the right front, if you didn't watch it um, and everything. I've never had any luck with just changing two tires personally. It just seems like they're really loose out of the corners, looser than what I like to drive. So I just opted for four, every time tonight, especially on that last one. I just thought that was my best chance.
I definitely played it out for you and you're able to get it done. Anybody you'd like to thank on the Mimsy Motorsports number 97 Chevy here tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Mimsy and Stay Tuned Sports for sponsoring us. Getting us through this league. I think we're going to end up second in driver standings, which is awesome. Um, so that's great. I want to thank the affiliate of TI for hosting these races and letting us come out here and race every week.
All right, well, congratulations, Aaron, on the race win, and we'll be back, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to put down out here with a little bit more experience under your belt for season 3.
Awesome, appreciate it. Thank you.
Alrighty, so I'll talk to Chris Lewis back up here and see if he wants to uh, do one more thing here. Chris, Ron Piles here in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, buddy.
Just wanted to give you a chance here to give a shout out. We did your interview and everything, but I wanted to give you a chance to overview the season and give final words for the most part on on your series and whatnot for to close out the season.
Sweet. It's been a great season. TI's back in victory lane in the Drivers' Championships. That's a good thing. The biggest thing was Miles and Beaver went from a middle of the pack team to a top tier team. So coming into next season, that's going to be exciting to see. And we will have you again next season.
Yes,
so excited for that too.
Just as much as I am, I'm more than happy to be here and calling the show as normal. It's become pretty quite comforting, and hopefully I can get a couple of the guys off the bench to come shoot some announcing and do some work for me. But that's all in their free time, so I don't force them to do it. They do a lot of lap turning, so that's their free time. So if they have it, they do. If they don't, they don't. Usually it's just me, but hey, if I can get them off the bench and get them over here, make things a little more exciting, probably be pretty good. But we'll see what we come up with.
Yeah, you do a good job. So we love you. We love you to death.
Alright, well, Chris, congratulations on a successful season 2 here, and we'll see season 3 here. Do you have a start date for that yet?
I do. It will be 2 weeks from today.
Perfect. Awesome. So we'll be looking at if the calendar will pop up here. Be the 31st,
It'll be the 31st.
10/4. So we will be back here with TI then, and I believe that should be. I think one of my other series can come to close before then, but we'll get around to that. But thanks once again, Chris, and we'll see you here Well, we'll be in touch in the next couple weeks.
Sounds good, buddy. We will see you later. Thank you. We appreciate you.
You're welcome. Alrighty, Chris Lewis, your league owner here for the TI Racing League Arca Series. I want to thank everybody, all the drivers from the TI Racing Series Arca League for participating, and I want to thank all the viewers out there, family, friends, fans, affiliates of Hardy Sports TV for tuning in. I also want to thank the sponsors here, Stay Tuned Sports with Jimbo, Blaster Motorsports, I can't think of the other one, the affiliates of the TI Racing League. But that's going to do it for us here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. As you can see, the 97 of Aaron Beaver celebrating here as we close out the broadcast. But once again, for everybody here at Hardy Sports TV and TI Racing League, we'll see you guys next time. Special thanks to all of our sponsors. BladeNerd.com, simple web solutions powered by nerds. Grace Productions by James Grace. Jeff Scott and the gang at the Ford Entertainment Group. Jeff Brown, iRacing High Flag. Rolls iRacing Photography, Brett Rolls. Ace High Fabrications in Kingwood, West Virginia. Slick Products, GoPro. Skull Candy. And Jimlar Services in Regional, West Virginia. See you next time on Hardy Sports TV.